Sandy Fair Real Estate here, coming to you live from my vehicle. Hey, I told you guys in the beginning, my very first video, that I'm coming to you honest, authentic, just the way it is, right? So I'm sweating. It's like almost 100 degrees in Boise today, but I just got out of the thrift store and I wanted to share some things because I don't know if you know, but we just bought our first Airbnb recently, and it was a HUD home, so I got it for super cheap. I'm saying the price on it, I want to say, I can't remember exactly, it was like $245 was the listing price, and they had already lowered it once. I think they started at $265. It's in Mountain Home, Idaho, so things are a little less expensive over there. So anyway, I ended up getting it for $175,000. So it needed very little work. We put about $25,000 into it, so we're into it for like $200,000, right? But it could sell for probably like $275. I'm not selling it, I'm keeping it. And I'm doing the BRRRR method. If you have no idea what the BRRRR method is, or if you're curious about it, definitely drop me your information so we can chat about it. This is the first time we've done that. We don't typically keep properties. We always just flip them and resell them, but it's time to start holding on to a few things, especially at those prices. So we got our first Airbnb. It just got new flooring. It just got new paint. We're getting granite countertops, and that's solely for resale value, right? Like at some point we're going to sell it, but right now I don't want to put laminate in it and then somebody goes and puts a hot pot on it and burns it and then we got to redo it, blah, blah, blah. So we're getting granite in there. And then after that, paint touch up, doors and trim, and we're ready to start decorating. So the whole purpose behind this little video here is that I'm decorating on a budget. So I decided, I Googled one day what it takes to decorate, and fully furnished 3-bed, 2-bath, almost 1,400 square foot Airbnb. And I think it said $7,000 to $11,000, or maybe it was $9,000 to $11,000. But that's kind of a lot of money, right? So I challenged myself to do it on a budget because there is way too many great things being sold in thrift stores and on Marketplace every single day to go out and pay retail for all these things, right? They're in great shape. So I just got done in the thrift store. Wasn't even planning on really stopping at the thrift store today, but I had to run to town real quick. And then so what I did is I stopped by Hobby Lobby because they always have good deals. I feel like it's the end of the season, so they're selling off some of their summer things. So I got a few things over there, just some cute pictures and dishes and things like that. But then I came over to Savers, and honestly, Savers is really overpriced. In fact, I feel like all the thrift stores are. Like, the things are donated. Why the heck do they cost so much money? But that's a sidebar. But so anyway, though, I did find some decent deals. And a lot of it is bedding. And I'm super stoked because I just walked out and I have, I think, 2 comforters, like 6 pillowcases, a whole set of curtains, 2 or 3 shower curtains, a little Paw Patrol blanket for my granddaughter, a little outfit for my granddaughter, I mean. But I got a whole bunch of stuff and I spent $152. So I wanted to say that to say I've been doing this little side hustle thing for a while now. I haven't gotten very serious about it, but now the Airbnb is almost finished and it needs to have things because it's almost time to furnish it. I did get a king bed frame, a really nice one, off of Marketplace for like $125. I love it. It's beautiful. I considered switching it out for my own bed, but I didn't. And I think that's really the only furniture I've gotten though. But I've gotten a bunch of cute little decor, and I mean the place is going to be darling. But now I have to start focusing on getting furniture. So I'm going to keep you posted. I'm going to total up everything I've spent so far. I'm telling you right now, where I'm still probably, I don't know, under $400, and I have quite a bit of dishes and decor and a bed frame and blankets. I mean, I'm doing pretty good, I think. So I haven't added it up yet, and I'm super interested to see what I have, what I still need, and figure out how much more money I can spend and hopefully stay in my budget. I was thinking I think I said under 4,000 is what I was going to try to do. So we also bought another house in Mountain Home, also a HUD. It was listed at maybe $275 to start, and then they had just reduced it, and I offered a stupid low number. They countered, I countered back, and I ended up getting it for $200,000, and that is a 4-bed, 2-bath home. Here's the cool thing about this, you guys, if you don't know, you can actually go in, if you can get a good enough deal, go in, buy these homes, rehab them, refinance them, get every dime that you have in them back out, and then rent your home out. So the nice thing is you don't have anything out of pocket. Someone else is making the payment for you. You get a little bit of extra money every month, and it's a humongous tax write-off. So I'm loving it because my mom was a big advocate for buying rentals, and she had those for years and years and years. People paid the mortgage for her. They were paid off. And then when she retired, she didn't have much of a retirement account, but she did have multiple houses. So she would sell a house and, use whatever she needed to live on for however long. So that was a really, really great retirement strategy for her. So we're going to start getting into that now, because I think that Mountain Home Idaho is going to kind of, I don't want to say blow up, but I think it's going to kind of blow up because we got Micron, and everything in South Boise is just maxed. There's not a ton of room to build. Well, there's really not much room to build at all. Mayfield Springs is going in, but those are pretty expensive homes, and it's probably about the same distance to commute from Micron to Nampa as it is from Micron to Mountain Home, but you're going away from the traffic. So there's a lot of congestion in the Treasure Valley right now. So going from Boise and then through Meridian and Nampa and Caldwell, it can take an extensive period of time, for sure over an hour, right? When you're coming home from work and you've worked a long day, and that's a lot of time on the road. Well, from what I've heard, and also people I've sold homes to, they couldn't find Airbnbs in the Boise area near Micron, so they were staying out in Nampa. And so that's a lot of commuting. And so I thought, I'm going to buy in Mountain Home. The prices are cheaper. So that means I can make rent more affordable. It's not just better for me, it's better for people who want to rent. So I'm stoked. I'm really excited about this first Airbnb. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the second home yet. We might just rehab it and sell it, but it's in such a great location and it's a big house. We thought about doing a pad split, but evidently there aren't really pad splits in Mountain Home yet where you rent it out by the room. So if we did that, we'd be kind of testing a non-existent market, from what I understand. That's just what I've been told from my property manager. But we might still do that, because sometimes